Ozone Cinemas started operation in 2008, and it was conceived at the time because there were no cinemas on the mainland of Lagos. And my then chairman and managing director, Mr. Michael Murray Bruce, decided that it was necessary to establish a cinema on the mainland because quite a lot of the people who go to the cinema on the island then, Silverbird Cinemas and New Metro as it was called then, came from the mainland. So we felt it was necessary to have something on the mainland, and we decided to open Ozone Cinemas in 2008. And ever since then, I can successfully say that we have gone from strength to strength. And as you can see, our patronage and our cinema is one of the best cinemas you can come to in Lagos. And we believe that the mainland deserves it.
Can you tell me about your spread in terms of number of outlets? For instance, in Lagos, are you looking at having outlets in other parts of the country?
Currently, yes, but we do have plans to have more outlets. We are looking at various other locations in Lagos, and as you know, sometimes Lagos can be very difficult trying to find a good location, both cost-wise and given other circumstances. But we are looking to expand into Lagos. We believe that the market is still big enough for a number of more cinemas in Lagos, and we want to be part of that market. So yes, we are looking for other sites for expansion.
Would you tell me what you're convinced sets Ozone Cinemas apart from other cinemas?
I'd say for Ozone Cinemas, we try to be innovative. We were one of the first cinemas to digitalize. We've expanded our offering to our customer base, our people who come here, and we are one of the more innovative of cinemas. For example, if you walk around our cinema, you see digital screens, and we don't use just TV screens, we use digital screens. We're trying to get more customer involvement. Currently, we're working on self-service. So for us in Ozone, what we look at is how can we be more innovative? How can we make the cinema, Ozone Cinemas especially, more interactive with our customers? And there are a lot of things that we're playing with. So we like to see ourselves as some sort of a pace setter in this industry. And some of the things we've done, some other cinemas have actually copied it.
Now let's talk about the adjoining businesses, for instance, the popcorn, the drink stands and all of those things. Even in the early 80s, there were some of the things that people would look forward to as part of those things that feed the entertainment, aside from just going to see the movies. What's the impact of these kind of small businesses to your industry?
They're very important to the cinema business because in terms of revenue, first of all, but more so in terms of the offering that a customer has when they come to the cinema. We don't like them to just see the cinema as somewhere where they come to watch a movie. We like them to see the cinema as somewhere where the offering in the cinema, both in terms of food and in terms of service and in terms of ambience, is how would I put it, for want of a better word, it's an outing. So in terms of food, our food is varied. It's not just popcorn and drinks. We offer so many other things. We offer yogurts, we offer ice creams, we offer hot dog, we offer shawarma, we offer chicken and chips. So the offering is there. And we like to make our setting the kind of setting where when people come to Ozone Cinemas, they can sit down, relax, have a good time. Even if they're not watching a movie, they can see it as a restaurant type atmosphere. So food is very important. And as you know, us Nigerians, we like our food. And at Ozone, we try to give them a good offering.
Great. Now let's compare the revenue. Would you say, over the years, would you say when people come here, do they spend more on watching the movies or even spend more on other forms of entertainment like drinks and food and all of that?
No.
Okay.
They actually spend more on the movies. But the percentage of money they spend on food is actually increasing. But that's because the variety is getting better. The delivery is good. And so what we find is that a lot of people actually come here and they enjoy the setting, they enjoy the offering. But right now, yes, we still have more people buying tickets than buying food. But a lot more people are actually spending more time sitting down, enjoying the atmosphere, coming early before the movie actually starts, having something to eat, meeting with friends here, before and after the movie. Sometimes we see a lot of people who come here an hour before the movie. They have something to eat, drink, they watch their movie, and some stay later after the movie is over. So a lot more people are seeing the cinema as an outing, an event place, rather than just somewhere where I go watch a movie and I'm going home immediately. That's what we try to do, give them much more value for their money.
No doubt the cinema industry is coming back after like 20 years lull, coming back a lot stronger. What factors would you say are feeding this?
The first factor is actually Nollywood. Let's be honest about it. Nollywood grew up in the 1990s, and by 2000, a lot of people were already interested in Nollywood. What did it have to offer? What was it producing? What type of entertainment did it offer? So it became logical that the next step was to show these Nollywood movies on the big screen. Unfortunately, from the 1980s up until 2004, when Silverbird set up the cinema at the Galleria, there were no movies being shown on the big screen, either Nollywood or Hollywood movies. So in 2004, when that was set up, it offered an opportunity to be able to exhibit the talents that Nigerians had been showing in Nollywood on a bigger screen, on a bigger stage, which is what we did. So those factors drove Silverbird to say, look, this is a business that can help the entertainment industry grow in Nigeria. And as you've noticed over the years, for the past 14 or 10 years, 12 years odd, the entertainment industry in Nigeria has now become even more varied. We now talk, it was Nollywood, but today the musicians are there. Song and dance is a very big factor. Stage plays are also happening. All of this because it now became clear that the entertainment industry in Nigeria had to be taken to another level. And we at Ozone Cinemas have also seen that and encouraged that. What we try to do is, because even our cinemas are not just used for screening of movies. We do other things. We do product launches, events, various things that have to do with entertainment. So the major factor was Nollywood. The other most important thing was there were not many places you could go to for entertainment. And the cinema now became an important place for entertainment. And as that continued to expand, when Ozone opened, you now had other forms of entertainment joining in.
Now, talk to me about the knotty issue of percentage cuts between you, the exhibitor, and the filmmakers themselves. Some of them have complained bitterly that you guys are biting too much of the bargain. Some of you charge as much as 70% of equity from a particular film being exhibited. What's your response to this?
There's always room for improvement in any negotiation or in any agreement that's made. There's always room for improvement. Both industries want to survive. We want to survive as exhibitioners. They want to survive as producers of the movies. So there's always room for negotiation. As it stands right now, we think it's a fair deal between Nollywood and the exhibitioners or cinemas like Ozone. I can say that the agreement we have with Nollywood is generally better than the ones we have with Hollywood or even Bollywood movies in general. But we do believe that there can be room for improvement. But at the end of the day, you've got to understand that our business is finite. Finite in the sense that you only have so many hours of day you can exhibit a movie. You only have so many shows you can do. So you have to maximize your earning potential over that finite period. And sometimes that creates a bit of a problem with regards to Nollywood movies for us. But as the industry continues to expand, we believe that more talks will be held.
So you show foreign movies as well. For instance, films from Warner Bros. And some of these film producers abroad. So do you charge as much?
It's the same. It's 50% in the first week, and we do 55, then 60. But we stop at 60. We don't go lower than that. So for us, if a movie is successful in the first week, which tends to determine how good a movie will be, how long its legs will be. If it's successful in the first week, both the producer and the exhibitor makes money. Now, as it goes on, if it continues to be successful, then unlike a Hollywood movie, a Nollywood movie actually benefits more. So when we get to 60% for the exhibitor and 40% for the producer, it stays that way. Unlike a Nollywood movie, a Hollywood movie that could go as low as 30% for the producer and 70% for the exhibitor, the longer it shows. But for a Hollywood movie, that wouldn't happen. Omani Oboli's movie, for example, now will not go lower than the percentage. We will not earn more than 60% on that movie, no matter how long it runs.